Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Stepping up now, Jose Martinez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, they need Matt Carpenter to get back on track. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Full count still. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of that. Brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He'll look to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play 8th in the National League in that category. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. At the plate, Aaron Altair. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, center fielder, Aaron Altair.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here off the bat of Aaron Altair. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Pham looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the NL in RBIs. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Matt Carpenter, his lifetime line against Velasquez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2-0 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Still even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jed Jerko waits on deck. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 7, second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone!
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
He'll start this one at 269. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. Count now a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Molina, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cardinals do get one back on the solo home run. Onto the bottom. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems...
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Riding in once again, Aaron Altair, runner in scoring position with 2 points.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Up next will be Nick Williams. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Fowler at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pham giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Dexter Fowler. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he fouls this one off. Ground ball left side. Bronco fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in now, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In front for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, base is empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Paul DeYoung is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits.
Carpenter.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Marcell Ozuna would be next.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. I'm starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got it.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit down the third base line. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, J.P. Crawford hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner towards center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby. Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock, and I would know that, boys, because I've batted an awful lot in that 8-hole.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
D-Row, I'm going to have to ask you about this. Is that kind of the number when you start thinking about, hey, you're having a really good streak?
I would say 5 is probably a really
So
good
this guy's raking right now.
30 games. You know what I think of when I think of 30 games? That's a month.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the fighting... Luis Garcia answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hoskins racing back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a one. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
Hey, that's case in point right there. And ended up being a strike.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Carlos Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He went down on strikes last time up. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Shot toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 7. Digging in once again, Nick Williams. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. 7 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Pulled toward right center field. Pham on the move. 2 gone. Ready now, Rhys Hoskins. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Martinez has a play. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We play. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first down. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Paul DeYoung. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Struck him out. Here's Matt Carpenter. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 2.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
For 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Cards leave 1.
I'll be right back and get something to drink. Watch your bluey, buddy. Ugh.
They're on the short end of a 7. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. Ozuna looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Micah Franco. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Tyler Lyons, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. In now, Jorge Alfaro. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-2 the count to Crawford. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, pitcher, Luis Garcia.
Cameron Rupp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Cameron Rupp.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here off the bat of big Cameron Rupp. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Stepping in now, Aaron Altair. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Ozuna is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in a... Adam Morgan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Jed Jerko will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Now the pitch. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The 0-2 to Molina. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Okay, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Takes this the other way to right. Fowler is there to put it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He got under one and popped out his last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. The relay. And he'll get in there safely.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Into the box now, Michael Franco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hernandez on third. Santana is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! A 3-run shot down the line in left. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Pham. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Colton Wong is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And Digging in, Jose Martinez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Popped him up. Alfaro is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Tommy Pham. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Altair has a read on it, and the inning is over. Sean Gilmartin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 down. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Aaron Altair. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Swing and a liner, but foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pham is in pursuit. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Altair is off at first with 2 away. Lifted into center field. Pham moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies strand 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail by a bunch. Striding in, Rhys Hoskins. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch on its way. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Gone!
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So striding in, Michael Franco. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pham is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So 1 run. Back at the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park, as you get a look there at the famous City Hall here in Philadelphia. Here's Jed Jerko now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So stepping in, Yadier Molina. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side. Hernandez right there on to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Harrison Bader will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
He'll enter play right at 3:33. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
St. Louis, good night.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
14-4 is the way this one ends. Philadelphia pick up win number 70 to top the division. Luis Garcia earns his